would you prefer to keep the way that humans mate, or would you rather use another simpler method? Dad dancing. That's your flirting method.
Oh my god.
So if you had to use the dance that your dad does to get the girl, it would just be a belly jiggle.
It's like,
It's a belly jiggle.
Belly jiggle at a wedding.
They follow a giraffe round, the female giraffe,
no.
and when she has a bit of a pee-pee, and licks it and goes, right, she's ripe, I'll have her. Hello and welcome
everybody.
to a brand new episode of
Not So Real.
I don't know why we spent so long trying to find jingles when we can just get used to do that every episode.
Well, just going Not So Real.
Not so real.
See, that was kind of
That was dreadful. Harmonious?
Yeah, that's the word.
That's what you're looking
It wasn't
for.
coming out of my mouth. Words are not coming out of my mouth.
Well, you've got a long ride ahead of you then. You got to say quite a few. Do you know they say,
really?
like, is it the average word said by a man is like 4,000 to 2,000 a day, and a woman's like 10,000 plus? I reckon I'd smash that out of the fucking park.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to count every word that you say on this podcast.
If we get a word count now, or if someone could listen to this podcast and put a word count
Right, I lost track after 2. So
There we go.
Keep going.
I think we could. I reckon the average must be up higher now.
It must be.
Because it would be like, oh, men don't talk, and now men do chat. We are worse gossips than women.
I chat more than anybody. Like, I don't stop talking.
Yeah, and I feel bad for your girlfriend sometimes, but
I feel bad for you. You're on the podcast with me, pal.
Yeah, but it's meant to be conversation. If you didn't say anything
true.
during this, it'd be a bit of a shit podcast.
See, I
wouldn't
feel
it?
sorry for yours and mine, like, because we're just both chatting to it, like, you know.
Yeah, well, we're trying to plan a double date, aren't we? Because
we are.
I'm newly not single, and you're newly not single.
See, and now we're going to try and, you know,
And we're gonna try and meet up,
combine
and
it together.
we're gonna, go on a
Look
double
at
date.
us.
It will
Who would have
just.
thought, eh? Not me.
Not me! At the start of this podcast, both of us were single.
Yeah.
And somehow,
Single.
for the first time ever, I've beaten you to a girl.
Yeah, well,
Not the same girl.
yeah, that's a bit weird.
Different
but,
girls.
But, I mean,
I reckon.
Jack, well done.
First one ever as well,
But
lads.
Jack, you're a gorgeous
First
man.
one ever.
You're a gorgeous
Woo!
man. Not in that way, but you're a gorgeous man.
Keep it
and,
going.
You know, you're a good
Don't
person.
stop.
You deserve a nice woman.
Why have you stopped clapping?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Right,
It's
can we
if
stop
I
now?
just clap myself, it's a little bit sad.
I don't know. I'm glad we stopped clapping.
but this could be you.
Oh no, Jack. No. You could be doing that. Guess what? As a penguin.
Welcome to Not So Real, the TV and film podcast. We're talking about the film Happy Feet. Oh yeah. I said this episode was going to happen ages and ages and ages ago.
Jack's been wanting this one for a while.
And finally, the producer has let me do it.
Yes.
We're
have.
not too sure how it's going to go. But the fact that they're letting us do it is hilarious.
Let's just see what happens, eh?
So,
Happy feet.
basically, we are discussing dance moves to pull a partner. Because in Happy Feet, right? I don't know if you don't know this, but penguins don't actually tap to attract a mate.
No, I'm guessing that obviously is just for the film.
But what a cool thing. Imagine like going to Antarctica and seeing penguins line up and like, right, here comes mating season.
Yeah, but
I want that one. That's how it works.
that one. Oh my god, he can tap for days.
He'll make a fan husband who will look at them feet.
Yeah, but don't they don't they only mate like once, like a couple of times in a year, and then they fuck off and then
What?
yeah,
Is that how it
they
works?
only do it for like certain mating seasons, don't they?
What's their
And
mating
then-
season?
Yeah, like, I don't know what time or fucking date it is, but they have a certain
What date?
Yeah, I don't have like
January 4th?
it's like Tuesday to Wednesday. They're like that.
Is that all you get to mate? Fuck me. Get the Durex out.
One day. That is it.
You get one day.
You get one day.
You get one
little penguin
Oh,
penis.
No,
just like,
no interruptions. Don't come and ask me how. And you got to do it in open air as well.
Eruptions, erection. Sorry. Anyway, but what I'm saying is that they have a certain mating season, and once they mate for life, don't they? So once they've got their one, that's it.
Oh, cutie.
It's cute, isn't it? That's so nice.
That's perfectly cute.
So if it's a bad shag for the penguins, then they're fucked, aren't they? Like, so
I mean, there is no way of telling from just tap dancing if it will be any good. That is
if they're
disgusting. That is disgusting. I know exactly what that sounds meant to be. Yeah, it's absolutely. Of all the sounds to come out the sound box that is your mouth, that is grim. That's not okay.
Fucking hell. Oh dear. But no, look. I don't.
How are you going back from that? No, look, let's be serious here.
That was pretty good. I wouldn't know. I've never. That sounds more like a seagull now. It's coming to. Oh my god, what is that?
That's the end of the Penguin Mating season.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm done.
What, they're gonna go. I'm done. Speak English. I am done. And walk it off.
The tap dancing does not prove you are a good partner,
No, of course
In
not.
Happy
It
Feet,
just,
right?
it just means you can dance.
and it just means you're popular. And this little
oh yeah,
penguin
in the film.
can tap like a god.
But in the film, isn't it like you got to be good at singing or something?
Is it singing?
Yeah, you're supposed to be good at singing, and then he starts to dance, and everyone's telling him he can't dance, and then he starts dancing, and everyone's like, actually, that's pretty fucking hot, and then everyone starts jumping on it as well.
That's like seeing the first ginger person.
Yeah, exactly.
Being like, right, yeah,
It's
blondes
like,
and
oh,
brunettes.
yeah, and then they're seeing like, the ginger and being like, oh, that ain't so cool, and then you start tap dancing.
And it's like, oh, actually, your lack of melanin kind of attracts me.
Yeah. Oh my god, that ginger hair looks like the sun, and I love the sun.
I'm just drawn to the warmth. What would have been your go-to dance move to pull your partner versus what was your actual move?
Oh, okay. So
What would have been your weapon of choice? The dance floor is clear. You and your partner facing opposite. You have one dance move / dance routine to lure her in.
I'd do the I'd probably do the one with the lasso.
Yeah.
Right? You know when you do the lasso and then you wrap it round them and you bring them in. You know?
With the funky hips.
Yeah, with the funky hips as well. You got to do the funky hips, or do the classic like you're doing swimming. You know, you're doing a swimming and you hold your nose and then you do the hand like you're going down underwater. That's what I would use for sure.
What did you actually do?
I didn't.
You didn't do anything.
I didn't need to do the dance. I talked.
So
I
you
said,
what?
Hey.
Was it a conversation or a text?
It was like a text / conversation. It was a text, but then like nowadays you don't really go to clubs, and if you're deciding to, date somebody, it's not common that they meet them in a nightclub. Really?
No, but
usually it's like on dating sites or something like that. But usually if you're just dancing, like it's usually for something else. If you catch my drift, Jack.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good. Anyway, but
yeah,
but no. So I don't think I've ever used dance moves to pull somebody.
you've never gone onto a dance floor, danced, and had a girl
because
like
I'm
come
a bad
and join
dancer, Jack.
you. What? So
I'm a bad
you've never
dancer.
gone to a club
I-
and just been dancing in a group, or
I've sat-
a female
all-
or a male
all
has
I-
come over to you,
No.
or a person has
No,
come over to
no
you
one.
and started dancing with
Absolutely
you,
no one.
and then you go, "Hey, do you want a drink?" Like you've used dancing to get them closer to you.
Absolutely not. No,
You've
that has
never done-
never happened to me, Jack. Ever. Like I'm sitting there doing my Spider-Man free dances, doing the hands up in the air, doing like the hands and all that. No one's going to come over to me. Most people nowadays think dancing's weird in a club when they go too extravagant, and that is me when I'm drunk.
I think dancing for guys, you're very limited in clubs.
Yeah, like the only thing really acceptable is the two-step. Like doing the two-step and maybe putting your hand out for a bit where you're like dancing around.
Just explain to
But-
everyone, because I've had to try and explain this to somebody who does not know how to dance and still does not know how to dance. What the two-step consists of.
two-stepping. Basically, you have
Do it at the same time. Go on.
Okay, do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Get up.
So,
Move the microphone.
Oh, here we go.
Are you ready?
Oh my god. Oh my
Okay.
days. I've never. Right. So
You're into you got. Hold on. Should I put on?
yeah, I'm doing it now.
Don't rap.
Oh,
No, it's,
oh,
don't.
oh,
No.
what?
No.
What?
There's
You
no.
don't want to
There's
rap?
no. Don't rap. Don't rap. Just two-step and explain how to two-step. Ready?
Okay, I'll explain it while I'm doing it. I'll make it into a rap.
No rapping.
No rapping. Oh, okay. Okay. So the two-step is basically where you're moving side to side, but you've got one foot to the side and you step the other foot inwards to the other side, and then you switch it around. So it's like, yeah, so like a step, 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 step. So you're going like right to the left. So you're going right to the left. So you go right foot, right step, and then left foot step, but it's just right next to the right foot. And then after that, your left foot step out to the left, and then that right foot follows the left step to the side. And then you just do that on a repeat. And that's the two-stepping.
Do you know what? It sounds really complex.
It does, but when you actually do it, it's not.
With your left foot to the left, with your right step to that left foot, and the right foot to the right, and the left foot to that right foot.
Third base. What you got to understand is that you've just got to follow the way of that foot. So if you lead with the right foot, you get that left foot to lead that, and then when you lead the left foot out from doing that motion, you let the right foot follow that.
And that is a two-step dive.
And that is a two-stepping.
But if you do anything more than that, people look at you and they go one of two ways.
Yeah.
If I'm Ashley Banjo, they're going, fucking hell, he's good. If I'm just me, they're going, what a pretentious wanker. Like in a club, like busting moves, doing the proper robot. Like it doesn't look good. The only thing you can get away with,
I know
which is
exactly
a bit flirtatious, is if you get everyone in a circle, you do the little wave thing. I mean, everyone like, does it's called a ripple.
What?
Do you know when you do that thing? And everyone does that round in a circle.
No. What is?
You've never done that.
No.
This is why you never get anyone to dance with you in a club, mate. You need to have
I'm
leads.
not gonna lie to you. I don't want anyone to dance with me in a club.
I mean, not
After
anymore.
Telling me about this ripple.
You've never done a ripple.
No, go on, explain it.
Okay, so
is this sort of like a
think of like an ocean wave.
Oh, slowly drifting.
And then you've just done it. You've just done it.
I know how to do it.
That's what it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like moving, your shoulder to shoulder with your arms. But
It's making a huge
but
wave.
at the same time, right? I'd never go up to like a girl in a club. I wouldn't go up to a girl in a club anyway. But I mean,
No, you famously don't.
I'm just too awkward. It just doesn't happen. And if I did on this random multiverse of universes, I went up to him and was like, "Hey, girl," and then just started coming up to him and being like, "Whoa, ripple!" I just feel like I
don't think you can walk up to somebody and just go,
"Whoa,
hey, whoa, that's a ripple, that is." And then they just receive that in open arms and go, "Oh my God, I can't contain it."
This man is my husband for life.
Yeah, that's not. That's
So,
how it's going to work.
That's what they do with the penguins. Do you think the penguins go up to them and do, "Whoa"?
Well, isn't it the
And then-
peacocks?
And then the penguins are like, "Absolutely."
Don't the peacocks just in public find a female peacock and go, "You are the one, watch me dance," and then just like fan them with all their
Yeah,
feathers?
then they they fan out and they just do the. That's me like nodding my head as they walk at the same times. I know you guys can't see me, but that's what I'm doing.
They surround as well. They don't just do it at
Well,
once.
they ambush them as
They're
well.
literally like in the corner, in the corner,
Jesus Christ!
in the corner.
I wouldn't want to be a what's it? A peacock? I wouldn't want to be one of them.
I mean, you'd be the one doing the thrusting, mate.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but
No, I don't
it's a
like-
bit, it's
I
a bit
don't like
forceful,
that.
isn't it? It's
Oh.
almost like it's forceful
I
flirting.
don't like that, Jack.
No.
I do not like that.
What would be our equivalent as a human being?
What, to peacocking?
Yeah, to peacock.
Peacocking. Oh, yeah, I like that. The most common move is the two-step, so I would say the two-step. But then,
Okay, so
if I could see, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no way you're gonna be in a club and you're gonna be like, "Hey, girl," and then just start pulling them with doing the Macarena, like,
right,
do you know what I mean?
So you're the girl,
Yeah, I'm the girl. Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
or just the person I find sexually attractive,
Okay. Do you want me to?
and I want you to describe what you're thinking and feeling as I from the other side of the
Okay,
club.
I don't know you. I'm like talking to my friends. Well, these drinks are
I'm
well
not gonna say
expensive.
anything.
Yeah, crazy news.
Just dancing.
Oh, have you seen that ginger that's coming towards us? Oh my God, what is he doing? Oh my. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What do you think of my two-step?
Yeah, it's really good. I really like the way you click your fingers at the same time.
Yeah, no. Do you like it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want a drink? Yeah.
No, my mate just got me one, so
No, that's okay.
no,
I'll get
it's
you
cool. I think we're gonna go dance over here. So
How awkward's that?
see, that's what I mean. Like,
That's just
like-
not.
and that is what a lot of people do. Like and that I just don't get it. Like I would never go and do that. It's so awkward.
On a dance floor, though, if you're dancing as well and you join in on a two-step or like a little Mexican wavy thing,
Like,
then
I
you've
think
got
it's
a way
only
in.
acceptable if you know them. You know, like I wouldn't go and do that in a club. I just think it's so weird and awkward. Just be like, hey, and then they're just like, oh, what is this guy doing here?
I find it weird the other way around as well. If
if
you're,
a girl come up to you?
yeah,
and was
if
like,
you then get danced on and you're like,
How?
I don't know this person.
well,
Now
I
they're
will
on
tell you
me.
this right now. That's never happened to me. I don't think I've heard ever one girl just come up to me and be like, whoa, or like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Neither have I,
Mm.
but I find it weird
yeah. Like,
because
it can happen. It has happened to people.
I
It
see
does,
it happen.
It does happen to people.
And
Do not get me wrong.
I just think
It's never
you,
happened to me.
like you don't know if they're with someone.
Yeah, you don't.
If
You
you're
have a
going to
clue.
get into a fight.
I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
Tell you a story. I know we're getting off topic of happy feet, but basically, someone I know, right, was in a club years ago. Some girl basically was dancing with him and doing whatever, and he thought, oh, cool, like, she seems nice, and they were chatting and stuff, and then about as like they were about to, you know, kiss, right? She goes, oh, my boyfriend's watching. And then he nearly got in a fight with this guy's boyfriend because he didn't even know that she had a boyfriend.
It's not good.
Do you get what I mean?
It's not good.
Like,
It's a dangerous situation to be in.
it's a crazy scenario.
The dance floor is our arena for fighting. And we should always be very careful when approaching the dance floor. Fortunately, though, when penguins are finding their mates, do you know what they give other penguins?
No, go on, Jack.
No, you
tell
do.
me.
I can see it in your
do.
eyes.
Eggs?
Yeah, eggs.
Is that what they do? They give them eggs for baby penguins?
Yeah.
That's quite cute.
No, it's pebbles.
Oh.
It's called the pebble proposal.
Oh,
So during
that's cute.
during courtship, which is when they go on walks, so they go on.
They go
little,
for a walk,
They go on
like-
little penguin
It's
walks.
like Love Island, yeah. Can I take you for
Can
a
I
chat?
take you for
yeah?
a chat?
Can I take you for a chat? Yeah.
Can I walk around the iceberg?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, like, I think you're cute and that, and I want to lay an egg with you and that. So here's a pebble. So, like, you want to get down, or do you want to do it now? Or?
Not just any pebble. Has to be the
Oh.
smoothest pebble, but it's not just one pebble either. So the male will offer the female a pebble. If she likes the pebble, she'll put it in the nest.
Oh, love that.
And the two will continue to court, and he will prepare for her more pebbles, and she will have a little mound of pebbles in preparation for the eggs.
Oh,
That's quite cute.
Honestly, that is so. That's the most loveliest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Doesn't really prove to be a good dad though.
What are you on about? He just got a load of pebbles for.
Yeah,
the
but
mother,
like, there's no, you
That's
know.
that's courting 101. Imagine
That's-
going into a club with a couple of pebbles. Yeah, by the way, here you go. Just doing some happy feet coming over, doing some tap dancing, being like, would you like a pebble?
Just write your number on it in a biro pen. Be like, hey, this is for me later.
How the hell are you going to write your number on a pebble?
Hey, look,
It's a small pebble. The pebble's not the size of a
where
piece of
there's
paper.
where there's a will, there's a way. And if you're that desperate, you will find a way to write a number on a pebble.
It's impressive. If you can DM us show us a picture of you writing your number on a pebble, and I'll give you a $5. So there we go. But the best one wins. So I will pick who wins the $5.
So I've been looking at the way other animals mate compared to human mating, just so I can see how complex it really is to be human, right? Because a lot of people are like finding it so hard, quite hard to find an other half, right? We know a few people.
Yeah.
They find it quite tricky to go and talk to somebody.
Like
and
that-
that's
don't-
both sides of the spectrum. That is
Do not
everyone.
get me wrong. I was single for 2 years.
I was single for 21.
This is what I'm saying to you. Like, it's not an easy thing.
No.
Not
but
at all.
Humans make it really hard. And I can prove this to you, okay? So, as we've said, penguins use pebbles, peacocks dance. Birds of paradise, their only way of flirting is to use dances shown to them by their dads, which is effectively dad dancing. That's your flirting method.
Oh my god.
So, if you had to use the dance that your dad does to get the girl, it would just be
It's
a
just like-
belly jiggle.
Is that
There's
like
a
a
belly
little
jiggle.
belly jiggle at a wedding?
And
Is
it's
there a belly jiggle at your aunt's wedding?
And the sweat stains just coming all across you. There it is. How wet are you? Because I'm very moist.
Is the free buffet open? Is the free buffet?
The bar's lovely. I've had 10 pints already and I'm loose as anything.
I'm fucking fantastic.
Giraffes, before even approaching a female, they test to see if the female is ready by drinking their urine. So they they follow a giraffe round, the female giraffe, and when she has a bit of a pee-pee, licks it and goes, right, she's ripe, I'll have her.
No.
But many giraffes will do this. So as soon as they know that a female giraffe is ready, they then go into a fight for this female. If two males are on for the same female, they have a neck war. They have to use their massive necks and hit each other until one is down, and then they can attack the female. So that's how that works. Anglerfish.
Right, just to go back. So
That's like our sword fighting
Do you
now.
think Bear Grylls is a giraffe? Because he likes a bit of piss, doesn't he?
Well, I
can't see Bear Grylls in a giraffe fight though. I don't think he
Do you reckon that's how he knew his wife was pregnant?
just licked his piss.
Do you want to, if you went like that and I lick it, I reckon I could tell you.
That you, it is right, that is. Oh. What's this about the anglerfish?
Just putting out there, I don't think I would be down to drink wee
Yeah, no,
to determine
I don't
if
think neither would I, to be honest.
my girlfriend was ready
if
for
I-
mating.
It sounds the way it does. I would never fight a giraffe for somebody either. So
You were, I mean, technically, you do fight. You do fight another male for a girl,
yeah,
right?
but I've never got into a fist fight.
No,
with
but
anybody
like it's more like a
what an
there-
emotional battle.
There's like a bit of a competition. Well, I can say now that my girlfriend was chatting to like 2 or 3 other guys when we were chatting.
Fair.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was I didn't know there was a battle, but you just kind of know. You're like, right. Currently the DMs are open, and I'm I could be 1 in 50 trying to get this down.
1 in 50.
And then we just go to. I
1 in
wasn't.
50.
I wasn't.
Your other ass busy.
I was 1 in 2 or 3, so I had quite good chances.
Yeah. Well done, you, Jack.
But it's like you're in a bit of a competition with other people that also want to be with that person. So there's a bit of a competition. There's a bit of a war going on, and you just got to systematically put your pieces.
An emotional and physical battle we won.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Look at that. Who would have thought?
But I don't think I would fist fight for it.
No, I don't think I would either. Like, I know that's a lot of the whole, I want a man to fight for me. Like, I do get that, right? But at the same time, I think that's a very big old stereotype back in the day. And I think at the end of the day, like, it shouldn't be something you should fist fight over, like, it's just toxic masculinity.
But also, why would you be fighting me because the other person has had to choose me?
Yeah, exactly.
So your beef is with them.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
not me.
Exactly. Like
I've just beat
I'm
you.
very much one of those people. If you got 2 people to choose and you can't decide, you go for them. I don't want to be second pick. I don't want to be a pick.
Exactly.
You know? I want to be the only pick.
Which is why we won't fight.
That's why we will not fight at all.
Anglerfish. This one will blow your mind. So, they fuse together. So, you have female fish, and the male fish comes and bites the female's belly. Once they've bitten, the skin fuses together and they become part of the female fish. And they can't detach. They lose all their fins, eyes, and essentially everything else they don't need to live because they just become one with the female. Would that put you off mating?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
I feel like I don't.
You wouldn't want to fuse with your other half?
It sounds like a great idea, but it doesn't. It doesn't sound like a great idea at all.
Because she'd be in control, or they'd be in control.
It's not even about that. You'd literally be like losing your whole life. You wouldn't be able to do anything.
Well, no, you'd die.
Yeah, exactly. You'd basically be dead. I wouldn't want to die.
Would you never, ever, ever have intercourse again?
If it meant I was going to die, then obviously yes. Like I like living.
I wonder who would be like, no, I'd still do it. Because that for me is
there's
like
probably a lot of people out there that probably would
fuse together. I mean, and depending on what angle you go in for the old
Some
angle.
couples out there are fused together, so I wouldn't worry about that. Oh dear.
Some couples are quite literally inseparable.
Yeah.
So that's how some of the other animals in our Earth mate, right? very simple procedures.
Yeah.
So that they don't really date.
But they just give pebbles and stuff.
They can give
and
pebbles.
drink urine. Yeah, like
So
that's so cool.
It's it's never really about the other person, is
No.
it? There's not really you've got dancing, urine, biting, and fusing.
It's really weird to think, actually, that we're probably the only like sort of species that sort of is a little bit like we don't do it for life. Like we just sort of do it when we want to, and then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then people leave each other. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you have like penguins that mate for life, and they're like literally their one and only. Like giraffes will fight for the other, and drink your load of urine, like which again I'm guessing they'd stay with after. Like they fought them and said, "Oh, that's my giraffe," and then you've
That's
got
my one.
and then you've even got fish that even fuse together because of them like sort of mating. Like we're like the only sort of species that's like we'll sleep with somebody and be like, yeah, after 6 months, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah,
See you later. Bye.
Is there a lot more factors?
Mm.
I think because I was thinking that I was like, there's a lot of animals out there that are literally like they just do or die. It's like hardcore. I choose you. This is forever. You can't
Maybe
go
it's because
anywhere.
I say we're smarter, but maybe because we're more. I don't know. Like we've got more of a brain function.
I think there's more on the line
Mm.
because we have a currency, which is one big thing.
Mm.
We also have a language, a form of communication that is very open and it's universal. There's lots of them, but you have to please so many different areas of your life, and no matter what you say can affect everybody else.
Yeah.
And I have found a list of things, maybe quite narrowed down, that might be the reason why it's so hard for us as humans to have a relationship that is the first one and then the last one.
Mm.
Right? So just remember that peacocks, the birds of paradise, giraffes, anglerfish and penguins, they all have very simple, structured mating rituals. Right? It depends on one thing. Humans. Now stop me if I get one wrong. When you go on a first date,
Stop.
right,
No joking.
you
Go on.
are looking for all these things: personality, confidence, humour, independence, values, quality interaction, attractiveness, eye contact, body language, some kind of deep and opening up, meaningful conversation, their health, and if they care.
You forgot one.
What one?
I don't think it's important, but financially stable.
So that's
which can, like, to me, that doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't care, but some people do.
some people
So
do.
that can
do
be
care.
something because they want to, like, for example, if they're going to have kids, make sure the kids have a home and
Well, that's
something that is provided for them.
13 reasons there that you
Why?
potentially wouldn't get with someone.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you've got a lot of factors into sitting down, going, oh, if this person does not tick one of those boxes, I don't have to date them. I think as well, like you've got so many people in the world. You've got what, 8 billion people, right? A lot of people will go out there and think, oh, if it doesn't work out with one, there's going to be so many more out there. And there's so many dating sites. You've got so many options now compared to, like, even back in the day, like in the 50s, 60s or whatever, there wasn't anything like that. You just met somebody and you got with them and that was it. Like nowadays, everyone is judging everyone and everything, and we're all picky. We've got to that stage where we see things online. It's changed all of our minds on everything. I think that is one of the problems, and we're all looking for that perfect person where it might not happen.
No, it might not. And you hear the sentence over and over again of, my friends go on dates, and normally it will be like, the post first or second date debrief where they say, he was funny, I really liked him, I find him attractive, but our personalities are so different. You're like, okay, but there was three or four great things there, but that one thing is it's the bad thing. But then they always say, don't let one thing ruin your day. So don't let one thing ruin your day.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, he just can't drive. So
I can't drive. And
it doesn't like
somehow I got a missus, so you know.
It's like, you know, you're not going to get everything. You're not going to get all of it.
Look, I think it's one of those things. Like, fundamentally for me, if I like really like being with this person and I get on with them, that's it. Like, I'm happy enough on that sort of way. That's the sort of thing. But a lot of people will find the negative in a lot of things and then instantly just go, oh, there's so much more option out there. I might as well keep looking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
because you can just keep looking.
Because you can just keep looking now. Like, it's all online and it's so much like that. So, for example, people will go, oh, this person, so what did you say, 13? Oh, this person's got 12 out of the 13 I want. Let me keep looking. I could definitely find 13.
Yeah.
And then that's the issue. Like, and then this person is obviously not talking to this other person anymore. And then you've lost track of how many people you've talked to and this and that because you're trying to find that many people.
It's like a preset list, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want him to be over 6 foot, blonde, freckly, glasses.
But then
and you're like, what are you doing making
I
a
know
Sims
it sounds
character?
really bad, but I also think as well, like with the penguins and stuff and like other animals, because I don't think they're as, no, obviously no offence to them, but they're not as advanced as we are. Like, we talk, we have a civilization, we have currency, we have all of this. Like, their animal instinct is their objective is to breed, you know, is to survive. So they have to have that sort of like embedded in them, in their animalistic like sort of nature, that they have to have that one person to breed with and to do all that because we don't need that. Like, technically, there's a lot of us on this earth. We dominate this earth, and we don't really need to repopulate our species because there's so many of us.
Yep.
Like, yeah, not this is going to happen. If 1 billion people died on Earth, right, we'd still have 7 billion people.
We would still have got a lot of people.
Do you get what I mean? So, like, we've got to that point where some like families don't want kids. Some might have 3 or 4. Like, we don't need to repopulate where these animals do, and that's why I think they have that set in their nature to bond with that one, like, sort of one animal, other animal, so then they can keep their, like, you know,
species alive.
their species alive.
Do you not think as we become more advanced, though, it's become harder to make because we are very much aware of all the things that may put us off a person in about 5 years' time?
Yeah.
And it's like, how hard are you going to make it? Are we so aware? Are we actually... I mean, obviously, by the looks of things, we're doing all right. We've got a massive population. So can we afford to be this picky?
Yeah, we can. Like, it's sad to say, but we can. Like, it's crap. Like you don't see penguins turn around going, "Oh, I'm not getting with him because he don't dance well." You know,
that pebble's not smooth enough.
That pebble was not great. That's it. I'm going to the next pebble, man. And then going, "Oh, I'll just wait till the perfect pebble," and then it keeps going around in circles. But I don't think. Obviously, they have the option to wait about. They just obviously do it, and that's their nature of like reproducing. But unfortunately for us, like we do have the option to be picky
as well, don't they? Like we don't have mating seasons; we can do it whenever we want.
Yeah,
we've made an environment where if you want to have a kid, you could do it now, and then in 9 months' time, it will just be here.
Yeah, any day, any year, any month. Like you could do it any time.
You could literally try for a baby whenever you liked, and if you're within a couple. Or you're in a relationship, or you're in a situationship, and you both are like, "Hey, let's have a kid." You haven't got to wait for January.
No.
You haven't missed mating season.
Mating season's not gone.
It's not. Can't. No, out of business. Sorry. Give it till Jan the 14th.
The only thing you got to do is wait 9 months. That's
it. But that's already past the procedure, isn't it? You're already well into it. Would you prefer to keep the way that humans mate, or would you rather use another simpler method?
Oh,
you're still a human. Everything else still makes sense. You still got to do everything else.
So you're saying, would I rather go up to a girl, give her a pebble, and go, "Do you wanna, you know?"
You haven't got to say anything.
Make an egg.
You haven't got to say anything. The pebble is just you starting.
Wow. That's kind of cute though. Like I do think that's kind of cute that the fact that you can get a pebble and be like, so. No, I think I'd still stick to the way we do things. I feel like it'd be a bit weird if everyone was just like picking up pebbles for everybody else.
Run out of pebbles.
We're out of pebbles as well, yeah. Especially if I don't know the population of like the UK or something, but what if there's more males than females or more females than males? If everyone got shipped with one or whatever, then someone would lose out sooner or later.
That happens now.
I know. Sad times.
So you're sticking with how humans.
Yeah, I'd stick with her.
First date, second date, third date, fourth date, fifth date.
No, I'd know by 2. That's a rule for me. If I have 2 dates, then I'll know. If not, then ciao.
Well, thank you so much for listening. That is the end.
Oh yeah, and just a
Happy
random
Feet.
penguin fact just to add on. Do you know penguins shit every 20 minutes?
What?
So if they want to dance, in that, that's up to them.
Fucking hell.
Imagine giving a pebble and then just shooting yourself. So, would you like jazz? I thought I'd get you, Jack. Right, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening, everyone. You okay, Jack?
I'm okay, yeah.